Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about?
Hammer was the victim, the Swiss Samurai was the victim, Doug was the victim.
Was there a dead guy?
Yeah, Hammer died.
If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer and he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Okay, so we have to, maybe he was the impersonator? Like, we used to think the grandma was, but maybe he could be
Probably.
the impersonator.
I mean, do they ever find the Jack Hammer's body?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
they
autopsy.
found, but then they found it in the evil magistrate costume.
Yeah. Remember, the other guy had a limp.
Now, let me just bring this up.
See, look. Okay.
Sleeping pills. Remember Powers took a nap? Took those pills. Somebody put the pills there. So it had to have been Jack Hammer. Order, order, order. So the Steel Samurai in this
Wait.
photograph.
So Jack was trying to frame him?
Something
And then he probably
like
killed
that.
himself.
I mean, he did impersonate the injury that he had. You're saying the man in the costume was the victim Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammers gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony.
Start it.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Never thought I'd use that voice again. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Oh, sorry.
Whoops. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Motherfucker.
Data?
Yeah, a photo of my digital camera.
Oh, jeez.
You could get in really deep shit if you don't present all the evidence in a court case.
Well, hell, they've been able to get away with that so many times now.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, in an actual court case, that kid would have gotten
Show
really
us,
bad
quick.
trouble.
No way, man. Now you're gonna look at me like that.
No!
Here, this is it.
Okay.
Next
Wait,
up.
Studio 2! Studio 2!
Yeah. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say.
Studio 2, Studio 2.
I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Or your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive enough.
Objection.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof that we... It's like, whatever.
Studio 2.
I'll just give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That photo is all the evidence you'll need to win this trial. Studio 2. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. Oh, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Yup.
Studio 2,
Alright,
obviously.
find the inconsistency in the photo.
Yes,
It's
upside down
obviously-
7.
Perfect.
I'm assuming this will work. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain to what so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what we do see in this photo taken at the time of the murder. Oh crap! I didn't read that right.
Blah blah.
It does not say Studio 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge. Yeah.
Studio 2. Wait. Yeah.
Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path, no filming is done there.
Didn't they say that? No filming is done there? Or, never mind.
Wait, hold
I
on.
find it very significant that the murder...
The trailer is there.
The trailer's there.
Yes. That's what I put. You should say.
Yeah, but I would also say that the path was... No, it wasn't.
could
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Not at
Save.
Not at
Not at that
2.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not at that point.
Save.
If he's walking back to Studio 2, hell no.
The trailer is there. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on the day a meeting was held in that very trailer, there was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. Ah, yeah. During that... Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes
Eating
sense.
steak.
During that break, Miss Sal Manella and Miss De Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Miss Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones who with the access to
Oh no.
with the access to
Salmonella,
Studio.
please.
Yeah.
I think you did do it too. It's either that or freaking Cruella de Vil parody.
Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer for some reason stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did it so he could... He did it so to cover up the details of to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that victim Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Safe.
No, I think I got this.
Okay.
Is it the Naginata? Or
No.
is it the picture?
It's the pills.
Oh.
You do? You do, Mr. Wright?
Pills here.
Now they're so surprised. I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it.
The music didn't die.
No, it doesn't have to.
Oh.
An empty bottle? Missing bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprints in the bottle.
Might as well.
An idea? Very well. Let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
No fingerprints.
Huh? I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. You know,
Were you sure about that part?
this court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cordy Huckins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Holdbag may have been the victim Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer
Yes,
steal the
teacher.
samurai Why would Mr. Hammer steal the samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find those answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Ridgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. Until next Christmas. Jeez.
47 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number
1.
17.
17.
Oh,
That was a close one. We were saved by a hair. No, we were saved by save states. But that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Going home. Me too.
Go home.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too.
Dead?
Ho ho, of course we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. And now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
Ah, jeez.
To be continued never.
I
Next
still can't
time.
believe we forgot about that freaking camera that he had at the beginning.